Okay, guys. I think you guys can hear me. I took a power hit, lost power. I'm okay. I'm okay. The power was out, and then it just came back on. So, if you guys let me know in the chat if my audio is coming through, that I'd greatly appreciate that. Let's go ahead and switch back here to the radar. Uh, so we got multiple tornado warnings here. And I'm going to stay with you guys as long as I can, as long as the power allows me to. But again, I also noticed too the date of my live stream is wrong too. I tried to fix it earlier and it's not cooperating. So there we go. All right, guys. So you guys may have received that alert on your phone. I know I did about the tornado. About the tornado warning that came down. I was able to get it here. Let's go ahead and read the details of that. And I'm going to start with the one that popped up. So tornado warning remains in effect until 6:15 for southeastern Wayne, southwestern Wabash, southern Edwards, and southwestern Gibson counties at 5:40, which was a few minutes ago, about 3 minutes ago. Severe storm capable of producing a tornado was located near Fairfield, moving east at 50 miles per hour. It's radar indicated rotation at this time, but keep in mind that we do have the possibility. We are underneath a tornado watch until 8 o'clock, but there is the possibility that we could have a spin up. But again, it's radar indicator rotation at this time. Flying debris would be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes would be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows of vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. So this dangerous storm will be near Albion at 5:45. Time right now is 5:43. That's 2 minutes from now. Grayville around 5:50, and Mount Carmel around 6:05. Other locations include Belmont, Keensburg, Golden Gate, and Browns. So this is a radar indicated tornado warning. But again, if you happen to be in that warned area, as a precautionary preparedness action, take cover now. Move to a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. And so as we take a look here, we could see the line that has prompted the tornado warnings. There's a plethora of tornado warnings associated with this line right here. We are starting to see those little notches within the line. And so there is the possibility that we could have some spin ups here. I was getting ready to show you guys here the radar here, and it's that way we can analyze the storm here. And but I tell you what, as I look here, I see these little areas. I look at areas like right here. I look at areas right here. But again, anywhere on this line here has the potential to produce a tornado. And thanks guys for letting me know that I'm live streaming, that the audio can be heard. Again, took a power hit, and that's why the stream went down and was able to come back on. And Kayla, thank you. Yeah, thanks for letting me know about that, because yeah, the power went out in my house briefly, came back on, took a few minutes for the internet to get itself going. And let me see here. But as you can see, here's a look at the map of the severe thunderstorm warnings along with the tornado warnings at this time. The yellow, like you see for our counties over to Indiana, that's indicative of the tornado watch that's currently in effect right there. But I wanted to show you guys that. We're getting this off of the Evansville radar site, which has done a fantastic job. Let me see if I can find any more details here. Since we took that power hit, here's the latest update of 541 of that northwestern Wabash, northern Edwards counties. 541, severe storm capable of producing a tornado was located near Parkersburg, 11 miles south of Albany, right there on Highway 130. moving east at 40 miles per hour. Radar indicator rotation still with that one. West Salem should be in the West Salem area about this time at 5:45. It's 5:46 right now. Lancaster, just a few miles to the east of West Salem, about 5:50. So again, radar indicated tornado warning, but at the same time, we do, these storms have the capability of producing a tornado. So if you happen to know someone in that area, or maybe if you happen to be traveling in that area, especially I think about the 161, especially in the Lancaster Sumner Road, again, take shelter now if you're in that area. Can't forget about our neighbors to the south. Severe thunderstorm warning for counties south of I-64. And let me go ahead and read those off here to you. National Weather Service in Paducah has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for White County, southeastern Williamson County, Saline County, Hamilton County, Gallatin County until 6:30. At 5:44, severe storms are located along a line extending from 7 miles north of McLeansboro to near Marion, moving east at 55 miles per hour, 60 mile per hour wind gust. Radar indicated threat. Locations impacted include Harrisburg, Carmi, El Dorado, McLeansboro, Shawneetown, Norris City, Galatia, Ridgeway, Crossville, Enfield, Equality, Creel Springs, Carrier Mills, Lake of Egypt area, New Haven, Raleigh, Stonefort, Omaha, Mill Shoals, and Broughton. This also includes I-64 in Illinois between mile markers 119 and 127. Again, that's a severe thunderstorm warning. Also, again, as we have seen here, we've seen a plethora of radar indicated tornado warnings here already. So again, can't rule out the possibility of a tornado spin up. There have been associated with this line. Again, this line, it's multiple states. It spans multiple states, and we have already seen multiple counties today, not just in Illinois, but Indiana, and even Missouri as well, of tornado warnings that have happened. And so again, can't rule out the possibility of a tornado. Also, it's nighttime too, by the way. So the visibility has dropped, and the only way you can see a tornado is by way of a lightning or a power flash. So again, this is where, again, Doppler radar is what it's all about, in terms of spotting, helping out with the tornadoes, especially of nighttime. And, if you think back to it as an example, going back a few years ago, remember the Mayfield tornado, guys, how that one was in the middle of the night, and how, you had Doppler radar, the correlation coefficient, that was huge. That was a big help at night, going back a few years ago. So I'm just saying, tornadoes at nighttime, they are very difficult to see. Again, we still have radar indicated tornado warnings. I've had a few comments. Jessica saying tornado sirens going off for Bridgeport. Little wind, some lightning. Yeah, Jessica. And the reason why that is because you guys have that tornado warning out for you guys over there in the Bridgeport area. You got a tornado warning to the north of Lawrenceville. That one is radar indicated, but you do have a tornado warning. It's the same storm that's moving through Parkersburg, West Salem, Lancaster area at this time. So $57 degrees in Mount Vernon, by the way, and it's 69 here in Fairfield. And again, temperature continues to drop. It's already 48 degrees in St. Louis area. And if you notice here, as we zoom out here, I'm going to show you guys this. You could actually see how this area was underneath, and I'm just going to highlight a huge area. They were underneath a tornado watch, and you could actually see just now how, like Paris, Charleston, see how that just kind of basically was taken away, parts of that tornado watch. So once this line moves through, that's when the tornado watch will be repealed. Centralia, Salem no longer underneath the tornado watch. Again, just got to get through this storm. Already Springerton, already approaching Burnt Prairie. McLeansboro, you're getting impacted by this line. Tornadic part of the storm already starting to push into Albion right now, along with Highway 130. So just to illustrate here, this is Highway 130 right here. This right here would be Route 1 going up to Mount Carmel. Highway 15 cuts through here. Those of you locally in the area, you know what I'm talking about. Traveled this way many times. You also have a Bone Gap cutting through. Well, that was a bad drawing right there. Ignore my Pablo Picasso for a moment right there. But you could actually see the 161 extension right here. And again, this is the line of storms. Again, the tornadic part of the line already pushing into Richland County, starting to push into Lawrence County, Edwards County. You're already there. Fairfield, I know we got some people in Fairfield watching right now at this time. You guys, you're on the back side of this line, and I'm actually in my home, and I actually heard the rain, heard the wind, the thunder and lightning. I've heard less of that sound the past few minutes. You're on the back side of this. You guys in Fairfield, you guys are no longer underneath the tornado warning. You guys are still underneath that tornado watch, which will be repealed in a little bit. I would give Fairfield the all clear. It's just the areas that are in front of this line, and I know it's a little bit of a zoomed in look, but areas in front of this line, those are the areas that are under the gun at this time for this line that is moving through. And we can also say this. I know it is December 28th. I get that. But severe weather can happen any time of the year, especially during the winter months. And 2025 is starting to roar out like a lion, so to speak, due to the severe weather. Let's go ahead and take a look here, see if there's any more updates. Again, these are radar indicated tornado warnings, but again, there's always the possibility of a spin up with this line. And let's go ahead and look into it. Tornado warning remains in effect until 6:15 for southwestern Wabash, central Edwards, and west central Gibson counties. At 5:51, severe storm capable of producing a tornado was located over Albion, moving east at 50 miles per hour. Radar indicated rotation. Again, time right now, it is 5:54. Should be in the Albion area about this time, along with Mount Carmel around 6 o'clock. Other locations impacted by this tornadic storm include Belmont, Keensburg, and Browns. So again, it's a radar indicated tornado warning. It has shown signs of rotation. But again, as a precautionary preparedness measure, take cover now. Move to a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you're outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. But again, that tornado warning remains in effect until 6:15 for southwestern Wabash, central Edwards, and west central Gibson counties. Still have that one up. Maybe I double up. Maybe there's two of them here. Let me see. For some reason, getting two of them. Let's see, this one expires in 5 minutes. And that was for southwestern Lawrence, southeastern Richland counties. It's already moving through Parkersburg, Calhoun, already moving through that area. So that warning is set to expire. Let me see here. You know, Lawrence County is a little bit on the outside fringe of the area I usually focus in on, but they got a couple of tornado, radar indicated tornado warnings up there that way. Also do have, I know that the severe thunderstorm warning that was issued, and we just saw the tornado warning that was issued for southeastern Richland, southwestern Lawrence counties go away. Severe thunderstorm warning that was in effect for the Fairfield area, that's set to expire in 5 minutes. As you can see, Mount Vernon, storms have already moved through. Mount Vernon is in the all clear. Fairfield, you're in the backside of this rain. The heavier stuff, the hard-hitting stuff has moved past you. I would say Fairfield is in the all clear. You still got some rain, some moderate rain, but the areas in front of this line, and we can zoom back out here. You can see the contrast in temperatures. It's 54 in Salem, Illinois, 69 in the Evansville area. So anywhere in front of this line, you know, these are the areas that have yet to deal with the line that will be impacted. But for those of you like on the backside of this line right here, like the St. Louis metro area, Mount Vernon, Nashville, Centralia, Effingham, they're good. They are good. There's no other line behind this one. This is the main event here, folks. And it was forecasted to be here today, to move through this afternoon. And this is the main event. Once this line moves through, it's a fast moving line. It's, it's a thin line, but it has hit hard. It has hit hard. Never underestimate the, how, about how thick the lines can get with these storms. Never underestimate their impact. But this is moving out here. But again, Fairfield, just going to circle Fairfield here for a moment. For those of you who just hopped on, Fairfield, you're right here. Wayne City, Mount Vernon, Flores up here. McLeansboro, you're right here. Albion, you're right here. Which Albion, you're getting stormed upon right now. But I look at areas like Mount Carmel, Princeton, Evansville. Those areas right there have yet to experience a line. But as long as this line maintains its strength and intensity, they will get this line. But it's a thin line, but it has been fast moving, and it has hit hard. But thanks for joining me here, guys. And the date may be incorrect on the live stream. I tried to change it earlier, and for some reason, it went back to the old date. I don't know why that is. So, hope you guys also had a wonderful Christmas, by the way. Hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. And in case, if I don't see you guys for the rest of 2025, have a happy 2026. You and your family and friends. Yeah, this software did an update on me. It's been since October I was on here. At some point during between October and now, it really changed. It's really changed how the layout of it is, so I have to get used to it a little bit. And of course, we haven't had. We're going to take a look at the automation of this starting about 12 noon. And this is about 3 o'clock right there. Time lapse here for you. 4 o'clock, 4:30, 5. And you actually see how this line has progressed, how it's formed. And we'll show it one more time. This is starting at 9 o'clock this morning. But yeah, it just, this line really came together. The St. Louis area. And really has pushed through. So get a little time lapse here just to show you what this line, how it has formed, how it's progressed, how it's moving to the east. I have not done that yet. Usually I do that to show you guys, what the line, how it formed, what it's done so far. There was a confirmed tornado earlier in the Mount Zion, Decatur area. Saw that. Fairbury, there was some damage up there. So this line spans, it goes into Indiana as well, and even down into Missouri and a little bit into Arkansas. Again, this line's a multi-state line that has produced tornado warnings, has produced some tornadoes. I've not heard of any fatalities. I've not heard of any injuries associated with this line. Just telling you just based on what I saw earlier on social media. But again, this line, there are parts of it that have produced tornadoes, and there are parts of it that, again, radar indicated tornado warnings at this time. Let's see here if there's any more updates. We do have an update on the Central Wabash, East Central Edward, Central Gibson County storm. Tornado warning for it, 5:59. Just a couple of minutes ago, severe storm capable of producing a tornado was located near Albion, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Radar indicated rotation This storm will be near Mount Carmel around 6:05, Belmont, Kingsburg, and Browns, also in those areas as well. So for those of you in Mount Carmel, you've got about 4 more minutes to go of this tornadic storm that'll be rolling into the city. So again, as a precautionary preparedness action, take cover now. Move to a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. And as you can see right there, there is the storm right there. One thing about the severe thunderstorm warning, you see the damage threat is considerable with this. And let me see. We'll tell here, expect considerable tree damage. Damage is likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. So, and perhaps with that damage threat tag being considerable, it doesn't say it on there, but I would suspect that there have been some damage reports with this line. Like we had that power outage briefly here in town, but it has been moving through here. But they knocked out the power for sure. It really did. And I want to see something here. Did the warnings? Let's see. Oh, there's the warnings there. Sometimes the warnings pop up and off a little bit when I zoom around and move around a little bit. Apologize for that. It's a software. It's a software. We do have some storms already getting closer to Grayville. Grayville, I'm not talking about Grayville yet, you guys. Underneath the gun for the line. Severe thunderstorm warning, by the way, that was issued for Wayne County that has been allowed to expire. So Wayne County, you guys are in the all clear there, even though you're still underneath that tornado watch, but the line has moved out. So you're still getting some rain. Wayne City, you guys, probably a few sprinkles, and that's really about it. Mount Vernon, Illinois, you guys are good along with Flora as well. But again, parts of this line that are experiencing it, Enfield, Broughton, North City. North City is about to be impacted. Carmi has not been impacted by this line yet. Those of you in Carmi, heads up for you. Crossville as well. We also have Omaha, El Dorado, Harrisburg. I know the El Dorado holiday tournament's going on. That will resume tomorrow. Will be a cold day tomorrow as well, guys. Keep that in mind. But already the line pushing through Marion and Jonesboro. Seen a little notch right here in this area. That's got me a little, it definitely stands out to me a little bit just west of Crossville right there. That may be something to keep an eye on. We'll see if Paducah will act on it. But I do see like a little bit of a notch right here in this area, right there just west of Crossville. We have seen some notches in association with this line. By the way, so if you guys want to say hello, if you guys want to say hi in the live chat, more than welcome to. I know I've had some people hop in, say hi. Thanks, Vicky. Good to hear from you. I've had some people asking me if I was going to be helping out with the El Dorado holiday tournament coverage. I was unable to Friday and Saturday doing because of Christmas, time spending Christmas with friends. Now Monday, my aunt's funeral is tomorrow, so that is to be determined at this time. I had someone asking me that earlier, so that's why I have not been at the EHT yet. But I do want to say go Mules. Good luck to the Mules tomorrow, taking on Carterville, the 1 seed at the EHT. Congratulations to Lady Mules winning the Mary Mule tournament. How about that? Good for them. Happy to hear that. Lady Mules getting better as well. All right. We zoom out here, show you the full picture. Again, just a couple of radar indicated tornado warnings on the board. And these are in effect until 6:30. And Fairfield, you guys are good. The backside of this line is already moving out of Fairfield right now at the moment. The worst of it has already passed. It's just right now, this line is approaching the Wabash River, is on its way out. Mount Carmel, looking at the timer, time is 6:06. Should be moving into the city of Mount Carmel at any time. And let me see here. I'm going to see if I can pull this up here. And while I'm thinking of it, because since it's been a while, let me see if I can pull up, if I can get this up here. Oh, well, I thought I had it. I was going to see if I could pull up the Wayne White Electric outage map. And let me see if I could do that on here. Give me a moment here, guys. And while I'm doing that, it used to be where I pulled it up on my software here, and for some reason I've not been able to. Okay, I do have an update here. Let me do something here. Let me swing this around if I can. I don't think I can. Sorry about that, guys. Let me do something real quick here. Let me focus in on myself for now. I do have an update on the power situation. So just give me a moment here. Let me focus the attention on me for a moment as I pull up the outage map. I know some people saying they're sitting in the dark and they can't see what's going on. I need to update on that. Let me just give me a moment here, guys, as I'm doing this. There we go. There it is. I don't know, maybe the link, maybe they changed the link or something. I'm not sure. Okay, so this is the Wayne White Electric co-op outage map. And so here's what I have at this time. Arrington, 103 out right now. So 48% of Arrington is out at the moment. Let me zoom in here a little bit on this. So in the Grover, only 2 customers out right now at the moment. Big Mound area, 23 customers out. 4 Mile, that's Oral Township. There's Arrington. 4 miles right here west of Wayne City. In the Keens area, 20 out at the moment. Oral, 6 customers out. And you go up here to Arrington where Sims is at, 103 customers out. So if you look at the outages so far, there's 154 total customers that are without power at this time. And so that was last updated at 6:03, and time right now is 6:09. So that is the number of customers out. Again, we concentrate in that Sims area though, where the majority of the outages are at. So that is the latest Wayne White Electric Cooperative outage map here. And I want to say this: thankful for our linemen, thankful for our emergency first responders. As I always say, while we're running away, they're the ones running toward it. And I want to say major props to our linemen, electric linemen in our area. Also, emergency first responders, police, ambulance, fire. So thankful and appreciative of those guys and what they do for us here locally and abroad. So thankful for you guys, and stay safe out there as they're out there in the elements. They're out there right now, doing things and all of that, that it's dark right now, while we're here, they're out there in the elements, they're outside working. So appreciate you guys for all you guys do. Stay safe. So again, that was a look at the Wayne White Electric Cooperative outage map. So definitely have some townships, some areas that are without power at this time. Hope that provides some insight for you guys. And again, so thankful, appreciative of our local emergency first personnel, responders, all of them. Really appreciate you guys. Still got Mount Carmel underneath a tornado warning. That's in effect until 6:30. Right now is 6:11. A storm is already moving into Mount Carmel. Also, Lawrenceville getting impacted right now. Albion, the worst of the line has moved past you guys. You guys are good. Fairfield, you're on the backside of the rain. It should be, the rain should end about any time right now. Norris City, Carmi underneath the gun already. Storms already impacting the White County area down to our south. Zooming in right here. There's Carmi right here. Springerton, Mill Shoals, Burnt Prairie, you guys getting some rain right now, but you're on the back side of it. North City, you're getting stormed upon right there. Also, storms moving into El Dorado and Harrisburg. Pretty much Highway 1, if you look at this, Highway 1 pretty much getting stormed upon. If you were to draw a line, Mount Carmel, Allendale, Lawrenceville, Grayville, Keensburg, Crossville, Carmi. So pretty much anyone that lives pretty much along and on Route 1 in that white line I drew, that area getting stormed upon right now. I'm going to zoom out here, show you guys the bigger picture. Also, this line approaching Indianapolis. Got to shift radars here a little bit. That's what the radar looks like from the Indianapolis radar site. So this line, and all the way extends even into Arkansas. So it's a multi-state line. Kentucky has not experienced this line yet, but if it maintains its strength and intensity, it will. Look at the St. Louis radar site. Look at this. I want to show you guys this. Do you guys see that? So right now, let's see. Fairfield is not available at this time. Okay, so look at this. Flora, it's 57. Jefferson City, Missouri, 29 degrees. If you look at St. Charles, Missouri, I was over there recently. It's 39 degrees. Belleville, Lebanon, it's 46. Yes, the cold weather is coming. The cold air is coming. So yeah, it's coming in. It's coming in. And I mean, Ferdinand, Indiana, Paoli, Henderson, Evansville, 69. It's crazy. Absolute craziness. And you're talking, let me see. If I were to do, let me see if I can find this here. I think it's this maybe. So from Evansville to Jefferson City is about 256 miles away. And I thought I had this up here. Sorry, guys. That's what I get for dragging a little bit. But look at this. If you're Evansville, it's 69 degrees. Jefferson City, it's 20-some degrees. That's 256 miles away. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Because it's 69 here. You know, we'll say 57 in Fairfield. It's 46. Lebanon, Belleville, and Jefferson City, it's 29. At St. Charles, Missouri, it's 39. The cold weather is coming here, folks. The cold weather is coming. Look at that. That's crazy. All right. Well, guys, it looks like the tornado warning for Mount Carmel, Wabash County, has expired, which is good. And this line already moving through Carmi, White County, already approaching the Wabash River, has weakened a little bit. And Fairfield is in the all clear. So I'm going to end the stream here in a few minutes. But the line that was thin came through here. And hit hit hard for sure. It hit hard for sure. Let me since it's been a minute here, let me do something real quick. Sorry if I had that on. I thought I had it on the radar myself, guys. I was about the temperature. Sorry about that. Let me pull up the outage map again here. So there is the Wayne White Electric Cooperative outage map for those of you just joined. And maybe you're wondering about the power situation here locally. Grover, you got a couple of customers out. You also have the, let's do Arrington first. Arrington, which is the Sims area. Parts stretch of Highway 15. 103 customers out this time. Big Mound, 23 customers out. That would be like southwestern part of Fairfield right there. Western, southwestern part of town. Also been to I-64 as well. 4 Mile again, that'd be west of Wayne City, 20 customers out. Grover, eastern side of Fairfield, already with 2 customers out. Oral Township, Wayne City, all the way down to the Mayberry area. 6 customers out. And even got 1 reported out in the Weber area, in the Blueford area. So already with 1 reported outage over there. It makes it for a total of 155 customers out at this time. So but that is the Wayne White Electric Cooperative outage situation. Thomas, I didn't know. I don't know why either. I received the alert. I don't know about you, but I received the alert on my phone about the tornado warning. I talked about earlier how, with your smartphones, how that, tornado warning, you hear those beeps, you hear those tones, and you see it pop up on your screen. It popped up on me. I don't know why the storm sirens did not go off in Fairfield. That would be a question for the Wayne County EMA. Also law enforcement as well. But that is a good question. And that's a good question to bring up. I wonder about that myself. But good question, though. All right. So right now at this moment, here's the list on the line moving through. Line's already moving into Indiana, already moving through Carmine, North City, Harrisburg. And as you can see right here, the tornado watch is still in effect. As you can see, Salem, Louisville, Flora, Newton, those counties, Nashville, Centralia, counties to our west, no longer underneath that tornado watch. I expect the tornado watch for Wayne County. But the tornado watch for those counties to our west were allowed to be repealed. I expect the same thing for us here in Wayne County soon, along with Mount Vernon as well, Pinckneyville, Benton, since the line has moved through, since that is the main event, and there's nothing behind it. So, guys, that's going to end the live stream here. The storms are moving out. So, a couple things here about this line before I leave for the night is that one is this was a fast-moving line. It had strength. It was a thin line, but it hit hard. We saw how the main threat was wind. And so, as we're evidenced by here, we saw the power had gone out, had a plethora of tornado warnings that were in fact radar indicated. Nothing confirmed of a tornado touchdown here locally at this time that I am aware of. And again, I go back to what I said earlier. I know there was that confirmed tornado a few hours ago in the Mount Zion, Decatur area. So this is a line, again, it spans multiple states that has produced damage. So thinking of those affected by the storms, thinking of those that, you know, may have had damage. And again, we just celebrated Christmas, guys. So there may have been someone who may have lost their home due to the storms today. So we just got to be thinking and praying about them. But if anything, this was the last severe weather event from a storm perspective wise of 2025. We will see how the rest of the winter season pans out to be. We've had a little bit of snow, of course, going back to, well, I was over in the Metro East over at Thanksgiving. We had some snow over there, a few inches. Had a little bit of snow here as well. But again, we're still, winter season just started recently, just days ago. And we're in the early stages of it. We'll see how this winter pans out to be. But one thing's for sure is severe weather can happen any time of the year. And this is a prime example of that, where we have seen storms in the past during the winter months get strong. And we've seen damage, we've seen their impact in winter storms. So again, this is something that you just cannot let your guard down when it comes to severe weather this time of year. So, but guys, thanks for tuning in. It's good to see a lot of you on the live chat. During the stream I had first, then it went down because I lost power, lost internet, was able to get it back up there quickly. But stay safe over the night. Keep yourselves warm as well. The cold weather is coming. It is going to be cold tomorrow. So dress up for the weather. And if I don't see you in person for the rest of the last of the few days of 2025, I hope you have a wonderful and prosperous 2026 year. So until then, you guys, have a wonderful and blessed night. Stay safe. Take care. Always be weather aware. Thanks for tuning in to my storm coverage. I greatly appreciate it. Always do it whenever I have an opportunity.